everyone, Patricia here. Today I thought I would do a little book review of a book that I read last year in 2016. So it has been a little while since I read it, but I really needed to share it because I have not heard any other booktubers talk about this book and I really want to discuss it with somebody, and it's just hard to discuss a book that nobody else has read, obviously. So I figured I would do a little book review of the book called Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris, which is a psychological thriller. And I found out this is her debut novel, and if this is her debut novel, I know that she's written other books and I'm so excited to get a hold of them and read those as well. So the thing about this book that I feel is the most important thing to mention is that you should go into this not knowing very much. What it says on the back is probably the best information to have when you go into it, and then any other details could ruin it. My review here is going to be spoiler free because I feel like this book is a book, if you know too much going into it, you won't enjoy it the same way. So let me just quickly give you a little read through of what it says on the back about this couple called Jack and Grace. And then it says on the back, Jack is handsome, a dedicated lawyer, and a loving husband. And then it says Grace is elegant, a consummate housewife, and a prisoner. And already there you can start to think, what kind of prisoner is she? And that is one of the really intriguing parts of this story. So it says, everyone knows a couple like Jack and Grace. He has looks and wealth, she has charm and elegance. You might not want to like them, but you do. You'd like to get to know Grace better, but it's difficult because you realize they're never apart. Some might call this true love, others might ask why Grace never answers the phone, or can't meet for lunch without Jack, or why there are bars in one of the bedroom windows. Sometimes the perfect marriage is the perfect lie. And that was all I knew going into this book because I didn't know anybody else had read it. I didn't know anything about it except what it says on the back. And honestly, when they say psychological thriller, they mean it. I tore through this book in about 2-3 days, I believe, and for me, that is insanely fast, especially considering there's more than 300 pages. That means that I read more than 100 pages one of the days. And considering how slow a reader I am, that is definitely saying something. But I absolutely love this book. I love it. I'll definitely reread it. I'm going to get a hold of more of her books soon. Not quite sure when. And I just loved it. I really loved it. It's so good. It's so good. Some people might not like it. Some people might. I loved it, and I am such a picky reader, so the fact that I loved this and I just picked it up because I saw it on a book depository by accident. It was on sale. I got it. That's basically how it happened. One of the things that makes this a very good thriller is that it's not very far-fetched. I have read some other reviews of it as well, and I completely agree. The thing about this story is that it could happen to people all around. You don't know if anybody is in this situation, and you just have no idea. And that's the scary part. And you'll find out if you read the book, obviously, what that includes. But seriously, that's the most terrifying thing about this, is the fact that there's a very big possibility that somebody is in this situation. As for the ending itself, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it at all. It didn't ruin the story at all for me. Sometimes an ending can really ruin a story. I have several books where that has happened. But for this one, I did think it kind of worked out with the book. I felt it worked and fit in perfectly. I mean, I don't mind it happening. And again, if you read the book, you will know what I'm talking about. I've heard some people be negative about it because of the way that people have stated that it's the next Gone Girl or the answer to Gone Girl. I have not read Gone Girl, but I've seen the movie. Not the same, I know, don't come for me. But I don't feel they're similar. I feel Gone Girl is very different from it. But I love this. Definitely recommend this, highly recommend it. It's a really fast-paced book, and I want more people to read this book. I need people to talk to about this book. So please, somebody read it. It's a really quick read. It's a lovely thriller. So my final comment for this one is I would 100% give this 5 stars out of 5. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I want to reread it. and I want more people to read it. And I hope that some people have become interested in it through this video. It's not everybody's kind of book. I personally I normally don't like the books that are kind of realistic in the sense that there's no fake story to it, I guess you can say, or that it's like the thing that makes me like this is that it's not far-fetched. It's terrifying to think that this could easily happen to anyone, and that is why and the cover is beautiful too. So I hope you liked today's video, and I hope that I got you intrigued into reading it. I hope that you like my review. I've never done a review before. I try to keep it spoiler free, and I hope that somebody else wants to read it. So I hope you'll give this video a like and maybe even a comment. And I hope you will also subscribe for more videos. I'm still thinking out what I'm going to do with this channel exactly. I have an idea of future videos, but if you have any ideas, please comment them below. And I hope you'll subscribe and come back and see when I upload next time. And that is all for now. Bye! Like, may I film en video? His paws are sliding on the floor. Hi. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my little review of the book, and I tried to keep it as spoiler-free. My god, I hate this. No, it's very much. Could you not? Captain, kan du bestämma? Kom, vad vill du?